Good morning guys, and welcome to Life of Pi, coming at you from the top of a pagoda. We met as we were driving out for sunrise. We met one of the local guys and he said, I've got a secret spot for you, come down and check this out. And we are now on top of a temple, waiting for the sun to rise, and it is absolutely beautiful. We've got a big temple directly behind me, there, and out this way you have got all of the temples, and the view is epic. So this is going to be our sunrise spot for this morning. We'll get some good shots from up here. So that's it from the sunrise spot. Perfect spot for sunrise, just unfortunately the sun and clouds didn't really cooperate. Got a couple of good shots before the sun kind of came up with the colours, but then once the sun's come up the clouds are just blocking the sun. So it hasn't been the best sunrise ever, but this is the perfect spot for it, and once I figure out exactly where we are I will tell you more about it. Also there's no hot air balloons at the moment because it is low season and it's too windy. There are no hot air balloons, so the iconic photo over Bagan of loads of hot air balloons over the temples I can't get, which absolutely sucks. We're now going to go and explore some more of the temples, so come and join us and let's see what else we can get up to. Now the sun is just about coming up. Thought we'd spend an hour or two exploring some of the temples. This is Gorpor Falin Fire, something like that, and we're going to walk inside and have a look around. Check out the dog just sitting inside one of the statues. How mad is that? Seems to have quite a good spot. Inside the temples there are just massive statues of Buddha everywhere you look, and you can kind of walk around all of the nooks and crannies in all of the temples. Check it out, there's a massive statue of Buddha behind me, and it's really quite cool just to kind of walk around and explore the little nooks and crannies in these temples, because they are huge from the outside, and then once you get in there's just loads of little walkways and things that you can kind of walk around. So, temple number 3 of the day. No idea what this one's called. A lot of them don't actually have name tags out the front, so it's kind of a little bit of a mystery, but it is another pretty magnificent temple. And it's getting really windy now, but let's have a look around this one. So by the looks of things, you can climb up this temple. So we're going to see if we can find the stairway and get up to the top. So here's the stairway that leads up to the top. Let's go and see what the views are like. So here I am on top of another temple. It's pretty cool and the views are pretty amazing from up here, although it is quite windy. I'll show you some of the views now. Temples is absolutely awesome. The views you can get from the top of some of the temples are amazing. If you find the right one, you can take some epic photos of the place as well. Even looking out this way, you've got one of the biggest temples kind of straight in front of us, and then the palace is over there, and everywhere you look it's just more and more temples. It's amazing. So the sellers are just setting up all their wares outside this temple. Loads of cool bracelets and wooden knickknacks. And there is the temple that we were just on top of. Well, hey there, Mr. Squirrel. Just hanging out on a temple. Where are you going? So this is the name of the temple that we were just on the top of, Shui Gu Gia Fire. Definitely recommend this one because the views from the top are incredible. So guys, next temple on the stop, and this temple is quite a big one. So it's a bit of a monster. Take our shoes off, have a little wander inside. Check out some of the original paintings inside this temple. These are depictions of Buddha, and they're from the original 12th, 13th century. Amazing. So guys, next temple unfortunately is absolutely beautiful, but it is fully under restoration. So you can see all the scaffolding and the bamboo mats, and I'll show you a shot of what it's meant to look like. And it's pretty unfortunate because this is quite an epic one. So this is what it's meant to look like. Absolutely epic, but instead it's covered in bamboo sheets and scaffolding. So another set of temples, beautiful as always. There are temples literally everywhere. There's over 3,000 in the whole of Bagan, and we've barely scratched the surface. I think this will probably be the last ones before we head back to the hotel, have a little siesta because we're up at 4 o'clock for the sunrise, and then come back out in the afternoon for sunset. Guys, so after an epic morning exploring all of the temples and watching a fairly alright sunrise, came out to the hotel for a couple of hours and we just tried to head out. But it's monsoon season, and one of the problems with monsoon season is that the weather is entirely unpredictable. So at the moment we have got entirely grey skies, which is not going to be any good for any kind of sunset. So we're going to try and wait out this storm. Fingers crossed it passes and then we might be able to get a sunset. If not, don't have a lot else that we can do when it's raining. So fingers crossed, eh? So that's going to be it for tonight. It's been a pretty cool day exploring the temples around Bagan. Just unfortunately when the weather moves in and the sun goes away and the rain starts coming down, there isn't an awful lot you can do in Bagan because all of the temples are outside obviously, and driving around in the rain on your 10km/h e-bike is no fun at all. So we didn't get to do a lot after the full-on morning of activities, and that does mean that tomorrow we're going to be doing it all over again. So until tomorrow guys, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, remember to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.